Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Hurricanes offense will get the first swing today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
And it falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, it's Anderson. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Williams. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He'll stroll into the end zone. You go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they've put something together in this drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Caught quickly.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A handoff to the back. Hits into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. He's got room looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal upcoming. The offense with some pre-snap motion. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Sticking with the running game. Oh, what a move. And now the defense able to bring him down. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. With the return, it's Williams. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame, but man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they're able to get him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. crucial 3rd down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Scanning the field, it's Anderson. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. And they get him down after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Looks to start with the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To the air, it's Anderson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. To go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. This is they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Anderson. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This passing game is still on fire. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, The offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way...
Got him. He's sacked. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Anderson. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. First out of 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll run it here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Irish. And the beatdown continues. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled after a 4-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Jukes to get past a man. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the single back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pass. It's Anderson. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Takes the handoff again. He's found some room at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking downfield, it's Anderson. It's a quick grab. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. And here's the handoff. Quick spin on the run. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down. Looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught on the outside. It's Mills. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Canes are going to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time, and the defense makes some adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's hit 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.